it's Diabetic Danica. Welcome back to my channel. Have you ever thought about how particular diabetes is? Like how finicky and picky it is. You can do the tiniest thing different in your day or your schedule or your diabetes management, and it can throw off your blood sugars for so long. An example of this, the other day I was at work and I am a diabetes educator in a diabetes clinic, and so I was seeing a patient, and a patient visit can last anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour generally, and I felt like I was going low. I know I wasn't low yet. My pump had said I was like, I think I was in the 80s or something, my CGM, but I just had that feeling that I was going to keep trending down, and so I didn't want to look rude by taking out my insulin pump and like messing with it during the visit, even though it would have been fine. I could have just explained it, but instead I just discreetly unclipped my set from my body. It was on my leg and I just went, right, my pants were thin enough I could just unclip it. So I did that. But since I did that in the middle of the visit and I was distracted with a lot of other things going on, I completely forgot that I did that. And I was having an amazing morning of blood sugars. I was like 80s, 90s, low 100s. It was fantastic. And then I did that. A little bit went by. It was time for lunch. I was on the ball this day. I pre-bolused 15 to 20 minutes actually before my meal. I gave my insulin, let it have time to work, and started eating. And then I started to spike and my blood sugar was going up, 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 up. And I was like, why? Why is it going so high? All I had was a sandwich, I think it was. And I was getting frustrated and I was bolusing more. And then I realized my pump is not clipped to my body. So all this insulin I was giving was just going into nothingness. And so I actually was at the end of my reservoir and I was out of insulin. So I had to change my reservoir, fill it up with insulin, actually connect it to my body, and correct for my blood sugar. And at this point I was like 350, straight arrow up. So I drank tons of water. I downed like 4 cups of water. I corrected, through my pump and everything. And it came down, but it took a little bit of time as the insulin needed to work and everything. And I was just like, really, diabetes? I make one teensy, in my opinion, mistake and it throws off my day. My blood sugars were steady, 90, low 100s, and then phew, to the sky. And I guess this wouldn't be such a big deal if there was only a couple things that affect blood sugar, but there are so many things that affect blood sugar. So that happened just this past week, and then today, the same week, in the morning, I had gotten low on my insulin, so before work, I put on a new infusion set, went to work, I was there for a little bit, and I had to go to the bathroom. I pulled down my pants, and my set just ripped off. It was a new spot, I forgot it was there, didn't think about it, boom, it's gone. And it's like, that split second could change like a lot of my day if I didn't have an extra infusion set nearby. If for some reason I didn't realize I pulled it out, which I definitely realized, not that it hurt or anything, but like, I was like, dang, that was my set. So thankfully there was another set. I put it in right away. There was no issue with the blood sugar or anything, but it was just like, man, there's a lot of details with diabetes. And I think people don't really realize that unless you live with diabetes. Like, you just think it's about what you eat and your activity level and your medication, and that's it. And it's like, yeah, those are some big things, but so many different things affect blood sugar, and even just little slip-ups could like derail your blood sugars for sometimes a few hours, sometimes a day. I mean, it just kind of depends. I'm really thankful for my continuous glucose monitor that shows me right away if something's off. So like, that's how I knew that I wasn't connected to my pump anymore, is because I could see my blood sugars in real time, and I was like, oh, like I should not be spiking this much from my sandwich that I pre-bolused for. So anyway, I want to hear from you. What are some examples of little mistakes that have happened or little oops that have happened and it's just like completely thrown off your blood sugar? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I make new videos about diabetes all the time, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Wait. Real quick before you go. If you're watching this video before October 19th, 2019, I have a favor to ask you. I was actually nominated for an award at the Myabetic Diabetes Awards. I am up for Diabetes YouTube Personality of the Year, so it would mean a lot to me if you could follow the link in the description and vote for me. That would be really awesome. Make sure to let me know in the comments if you voted so I can thank you. And it's really cool to be nominated, so thank you Myabetic for doing the awards and nominating me. Bye.